Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day because I'm going to be flying on the newest luxury airline from Taiwan, Starlux Airline. We'll get to check out the lounge in Taipei, do the sea tour, and drink some very delicious boba, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome to Taipei Taoyuan International Airport. Wow, so I've been waiting for this flight for quite some time now. So we're flying Starlux Airlines from Taipei all the way back home to San Francisco on JX flight 12. So why am I saying that I've been waiting for this for a long time? Well, that's because right before COVID, I was actually on Starlux Airlines inaugural flight from here in Taipei to Macau, actually, and their CEO was the captain of that flight. Super special for me. That was my one and only inaugural flight experience, so I'll always remember that experience. It's something special. So now I'm back here, and we want to try their new airplane, their new Airbus A350-900 in business class. So it's going to be very exciting, I know, and I am going to review the heck out of this flight today. So we're just waiting for check-in. Should start in just a few more minutes. I'm the only one in line, and we have a few other people in line for other class. They do have first class over here. So, well, unfortunately, you can't use points to redeem for first class, so we have to wait for another time. Maybe when maybe when our channel gets bigger, I'll do one. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we just checked in and passed through security. It was such a breeze. You know, they actually offer an extra service at the check-in counter, which is they have a baggage handler to move your bag and put it on the scale for you, which is I've never seen that actually. Have you seen it? Leave a comment down below. I want to know, because if I remember correctly, I've never had any other airline that specifically had a baggage handler. That's his job, is to put the bag on the scale for you. Wow, it's next level service, huh? Okay, so now we're on our way to their business class lounge. I think it's called the Galactic Lounge. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's go. I already see the sign. As we move our way to the lounge, I want to remind you that if you like these type of content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Alright guys, welcome to the Galactic Lounge here in Taipei for Starlux Airline. And wow, it's so cool. It's kind of like a theme park here. It kind of reminds me of you know, the Star Wars ride at Disneyland, where it's all about space travel and everything. And this is kind of like the idea, right? So it's really cool. I'm glad that we have up-and-coming Asian carriers that actually want to do something nice and want to do something different from a lot of the other airlines. So that's great. So we're at the lounge right now. There's a buffet section, and there's a lot of hot food. There's even ice cream, a lot of interesting drinks. The lounge itself is quite small, but given the size of the airline, I think this is enough. They have a separate lounge at Terminal 1, so this is the one. This is the new lounge at Terminal 2. Anyways, you can also order hot food here from the QR code. So, okay, so they have about 5 selections for lunch and dinner. Unfortunately, I can't order breakfast anymore because it's after hours, but if you can see right here, I'll show you guys a screenshot as well. So the food is here. So we got a little bit of problem ordering from the QR code. I did set the order in, but they said they never received it. So actually, I actually waited for like maybe 20-30 minutes, and then I asked them. They're all like, "Oh, there's no order." So, but that's fine. That's like a non-issue really. And I could have just asked a little earlier. So we have the food. So this is from the buffet. So we got chicken wing, tofu, and some broccoli. Got my coffee so I can stay awake. And we have this Taiwanese dish. It's a bun. It's a kind of like an Asian bun with a piece of braised pork, and it tastes really good. Like if it's done right, it should taste really good. Also, we have a soup dish right here. I'll show you guys because I can't lift it because it's too hot. But yeah, like a kind of like a bone broth soup dish. So yeah, everything looks really good. Everything smells. All right, guys. So they just made an announcement. We're about to board in about 20 minutes. So I had to make my way over to the gate now. So let's talk a little bit about the today's flight. So we're flying Starlux Airline, flight JX12 on their Airbus A350-900. There's going to be a total of 26 business class seats in the configuration of 1-2-1. Interestingly, they also have a first class cabin. First class cabin and the business class cabin are actually together. So row 1 across would be the first class, and then starting from row 2 to row 8 would be business class. So yeah, so I'm actually really excited to see the real thing. So let's go. I think most people are heading over, so I should go as well. After a short walk, I reach our gate for our departure today. Alright guys, so we made it to gate B9. This is where we're going to be boarding. I'm going to try to get in line, see if I can be on there first to get a better quality shot than some of my other boarding videos. But yeah, let's go. Our boarding process is quite confusing. There's no clear announcement of where we could stand in line for boarding for neither classes. After waiting for about 10 more minutes, we're finally able to board this brand new Airbus A350-900 with the registration of Bravo 58504.
好，请您直走右转哦。
谢谢。 This is the first class cabin. Looks nice. One day, it's a large screen over here. 1K. On first look, the entire cabin seems really new and clean. Alright guys, so we're actually in the first class seat here on Starlux. So I asked the cabin crew if anyone's sitting in first class, and she said no, and I can come and take a quick look over here. Look at the size of the screen. Oh my god, just compared to my face. Dang. And we have a higher partitioner, so you get more privacy as well. Everything is more luxe, everything is bigger. So you can open up this. There's no one sitting here today, so they don't have all the amenities, but I think usually they'll have stuff in here. That's pretty much the same as business class as well. But it just looked a lot nicer and you have a lot more space. But I'm gonna vacate this seat now because I don't want them to think that I'm taking up this seat. But yeah, it's really nice. One day we'll be in first class. Alright, so now we're back in our business class seat. Sad, right? No, it's not really that sad because this is a really quality seat. It's the same as the Cathay Pacific and also China Airlines reverse herringbone setup 1-2-1, but it's because the fact that this plane is so new. This plane is probably less than a year old, and I love the dark finish. The space travel galactic style lamp. We do have the privacy door, so this is complete private. Well, when I say complete, I just mean that the door can close. Obviously, cabin crew can still see you whatever you're doing in your seat, so don't. But again, we have the shoulder strap. Just like most business class nowadays, this screen is very big, but as you can see, it's not as big as first class, but that's okay. Before the seat tour, let me enjoy the welcome drink and the cold towel. Alright, so let's do the seat tour. First of all, the footwell is very spacious. We do have this a little bit of an incline, so I wonder why they have that. If they don't, there would be more space for like a cubby hole for maybe like a backpack or something. But that's a lot of space. I can't even reach it. This is how we get the tray table. It's not bad. It does move a little bit. So not the most firm, but I guess that's okay. I love the dark finish. It looks really nice. Okay, let's put that back. Here's the IFE. Because it's new, it's actually very responsive, so it's like right there. I heard that the selection isn't great, but it's okay. Alright, so let's look over here. We have a small storage right over here. For your phone or for anything that's not so big, but we have more right here, more of a storage right here. There's a lot of stuff going on, and this is really deep. You can put a lot in here, really. Big bottle of water, that's great. And then we have a smaller remote for the IFE, so you can actually do the call bell and everything, control the lights. Got a big mirror over here where I can look at myself. That's great. This is for your headsets, USB-C as well. Look at that. Okay, let me get closer. This is USB-C, and this is the regular USB. And universal outlet, we have Starlux noise cancellation headphone, I'm pretty sure. Let's open this. Alright, I'll put it here, and I'll open it like this for you guys. There we go. And like this. Looks nice. Feels nice too. Good, I'm gonna use it. Excellent. Alright, so let's just put it aside right here. So let's close this up. We got the reading lamp, and we have more seat control, more light control right here. Moving down here, we got a screen where we can have this option. So the cabin crew told me this 0G option is actually the best for your back after once we're airborne. So we will try that later. We also have pajamas. Yes, that's the one thing that's always missing in business class in with certain airlines. So now we have Starlux pajamas. Yay! I'm gonna throw it right there. Amenity Kit should be the same one that Jeanette got last time, but we'll open it later to see. So I'm gonna put this aside for now. We have a blanket for sleeping, and we have slippers right here. Okay, and we have a big old pillow. Pretty good, pretty comfy. So good for back support. So this is a very interesting safety video. They definitely follow their space travel theme all over. So it's very interesting, very clever, very creative as well. As the cabin crew worked diligently to prepare for takeoff, the captain announced that we're ready for pushback. Even though it was dark outside, I was still able to do some plane spotting. While we're taking off, I want to take the opportunity to do our redemption situation segment. I used 75,000 Alaska miles plus $45.80 in fees for this flight. Since I purchased these miles at a rate of 1.84 cents per mile, the cost for this flight is actually $1,425.80. Compare that to the cash price of $3,428, we get a discount of 58.4% and a cents per point CPP of 4.5 cents. Currently, you can also transfer points from Bilt or American Express via Hawaiian Airlines. Now, to learn more about redemption using Alaska Airlines, please watch the videos in the link down below. For those of you who like takeoff videos, stay tuned as you'll see the beautiful lights of Taipei. If not, you can just skip ahead. And while you're down there, be sure to like our video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so we just took off from Taipei, and you can still see the city lights from the window. One thing that's really curious is that they did not dim the cabin lights. I mean, they dim it, but it's still quite bright. So I don't know what the actual rule is. Actually, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? Should we dim the lights for safety, or it doesn't matter? After we reached cruising altitude, I went and changed into my pajamas. As you can see, I'm all changed already into the Starlux pajama, which is really good. Life is good right now. Internet is working as well. Let me show you guys. So we get free complimentary internet for business class passengers. It's super great. Don't have to get a voucher code or whatever like some other Taiwanese airlines out there that I shall not name in this video. But watch my previous video, then you'll know. But anyways, yeah, super easy to connect. Seems to be working fine. Let's finish the seat tour, because I realized there are certain aspects of the seat that I didn't point out earlier. So let's do that right now. So first of all, the door. Okay, so it's locked during takeoff and landing, but since we're already at cruising altitude, so it is unlocked. So let me show you guys. So as you can see, even though it's a door, it does not close all the way on the bottom, so there's a little bit of a gap, and it does not close all the way on top either. So privacy wise, yes, it does give you a great added privacy, but it's not 100% privacy, so don't be doing things that you don't want to do. Okay. Also, we have the armrest over here. The armrest is pretty standard with these reverse herringbone seats, so let me show you how to lift it.
Johnny, may I get a table for you? Excuse me. You can adjust the distance anytime.
Sure.
I'm call by photo trip. My pleasure.
Okay, so meal service is about to begin. We already have our tablecloth. This is what I like about Asian carriers. They're super fast. They're super efficient. You know, you can say that we're spoiled, but we're almost kind of expect that level of service, right? So yeah, let's see how the food tastes, and let's see how it looks like as well, right? Right, so the food is here and looks good, and it smells good too. I like how they already have the bread rolls ready for you. So we got 3 different types of bread. We got the spread right here, balsamic vinegar. We got I think a cream of mushroom soup right over here, and we have some type of Caesar salad, or salad with Caesar dressing. It looks good enough for an appetizer, and obviously we're gonna have the champagne with our meal, obviously. Alright, so the entree course is here. So appetizer course, my only complaint is that the soup is kind of cold. It's a little on the colder side, and I like my soup really hot. Like a lot of things hot too. But anyways, as you can see, you might be able to take a glimpse at the glass right here. You see how it's shaking? We're not experiencing any turbulence right now. The reason why it's shaking is because this table is kind of flimsy as it is. So when there's a little movement, this table actually shakes a lot. So now we have the braised pork. It smells super good. This is an Asian dish, and it's supposed to be really, really good. Traditional Taiwanese flavor. This is so good. Get a bit of the rice and the sauce. Main course was really good, but now we're moving on to the dessert course. So we have some fruit and ice cream. So this is perfect. We also have some Italian chocolate. So yeah, this is really good, and I'm already pretty full, but how can you say no to like fruit and ice cream and chocolate, right? So okay, not bad, but I'm gonna let it sit for a while. I'm just gonna work on the fruit first. Wow, so dinner service was great. Everything tastes really good, and the cabin crew just came over and cleaned everything up, and she told me that she'll prepare the bed for me. Well, that's great, because a lot of time in business class we actually have to make our own beds, but it seems like they will make it for us. Yay. And it's time to dim the shades and go to sleep. Alright guys, so we are in bed mode now. As you can see, pillows right here, and I can have a really good sleep because this bed is quite comfortable. There is a bedding right down here, nice pillow as well, and over there in my footwell, here's the blanket, and as you can see, this quite wide. It's not a very narrow footwell like some other airlines. So this is really good. It's not claustrophobic. So my shoulder's not touching the wall in any way, and I can actually roll on my side. So this is really good. So I'm gonna catch some sleep and see you guys a little later. Alright guys, good morning. So I got a pretty good 4 or 5 hours sleep. I still have a little bit to go for the flight, which is sad for me always. But hey, we got our mid-flight drink and snacks. Really cool, because this is Starlux, and I'm not sure if they have this on any other Taiwanese airlines. I was able to get Boba. Yeah, this is such a treat. I don't know if you know about boba drinks, but they're basically milk tea with tapioca balls, and they're really good. And normally you don't get this on an airplane. You have to go to a shop like a cafe to get it, but they have it here. So cool. Look at that. Look at the tapioca balls. And then make sure you stir it. So good. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm having this on the airplane. I might ask for more actually. Is that allowed? You gotta get multiple drinks? I'm pretty sure you can get multiple drinks. Not everyone's getting boba, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I am in this 0G position. So they told me that this 0G is basically the most comfortable ergonomics on the airplane. So it's kind of like sitting in a dentist, waiting for your dentist to come do work on your teeth. that's what it feels like to me, at least. Is it comfortable? It's not bad, but is it the most comfortable for everyone? I'm not sure about that. Let's check out the Amenity Kit. Okay, so the design of this and all the color, it looks really nice and classy. So I really like the feel. It's got really good hard texture. Kind of reminds me of the Away Amenity Kit that we got from United Airlines, except that this is even sturdier. So that's great. So let's open up and see what we got. So toothbrush and toothpaste, Starlux information, comb, Starlux branded eye shades, and socks. What other goodies do we have here? Probably your usual lotions and lip balm, facial mist, lip balm, and yep, hand cream. So lotion, very good, and earplugs, and that's it. This is what it looks like inside the container. My only complaint is it doesn't open all the way. You see, it kind of restricts you, so it opens like this. So if you can open all the way, I feel like it's better, but I shouldn't be complaining. This is really good. I like it.
Now, before the second meal, I finally got some time to do some work.
Alright guys, so the breakfast is here, and I'm a little surprised because I think this is going to be a brunch kind of course, because here, I'll show you. So we have bread roll, and we have the mushroom and pumpkin salad, along with some yogurt and a what they call a wake up juice, which is the same as the welcome drink. But yeah, I think this is good because oftentimes the second meal is just a plain breakfast. It could be a little lighter if you are always hungry like me. but yes, if you want something more, maybe you'll appreciate more of a brunch kind of thing. It's because I ordered chicken parmesan, and I don't think that's a traditional breakfast dish, although they do have like omelets and stuff as a choice too, so I don't know. All right, the main dish is here, and it is more of an actual main course dish here. Let me show you here. So this is the chicken parmesan dish. This is not a breakfast dish, guys. This is at least like a brunch, which is good, again, which is good because it's like you get into two full meals, right? I'm just gonna dig in right here and see if it tastes good. I mean, it smells really good. Got a bit of potato, make sure you get your veggies, yeah? Good, the sauce is good. The chicken is so tender. This is a 10 out of 10 dish. Well done, Starlux. Well done. 10 out of 10. Alright, now I just got the fruit plate after the main course. Now this looked more like a breakfast set on United. I'm just kidding. You know I love you guys at United too. It was just a joke, okay? It's just a joke. But we do get a fruit course here, kind of like a dessert course, and I got more coffee as well. The dining experience has been really great. Catering's super good on Starlux. Especially with the boba milk tea and the last chicken parmesan dish. Super good. 10 out of 10.
The catering on this flight has been excellent, but unfortunately it's time for approach into San Francisco International Airport. Alright guys, so the captain just made an announcement that we're commencing our descent, so everyone's trying to put everything away. But before I do that, I want to show you guys some souvenirs that I was given by the cabin crew. So nice of them. So since they are partnering with Peanuts this time around, so we have some Charlie Brown and Snoopy branded playing cards. Very cool. Let me show you. And so what do you guys think about this flight? Leave a comment down below. I want to know, as always. So for me, this flight's been great. It beats my expectations. The hard product, also very good. The cabin crew was very polite and generous with everything. So 10 out of 10 flight. Definitely want to try and fly them again. And I highly recommend that you guys give it a shot too. And so
Starlux Airline is definitely here to stay. It combines fresh new hard product with traditional hospitable soft product, and catering is also very unique with many local fares like boba milk tea. They will definitely give other Asian carrier a run for their money. But most importantly, don't forget that you can redeem your Alaska Mile for business class on Starlux Airline. Alright guys, until next time, bye for now.